Hello everyone, we will be talking about mutations. The first speaker we have is Charles, who will be talking about albinism, bone cancer, and Prader-Willi syndrome. Next we have is James, which he will be talking about Ogden's, Angelman syndrome, and Duchenne muscular dystrophy. And lastly will be Sean, who will be talking about sickle cell disease and Huntington's disease. And for anyone wondering what is gene mutation is an error during the DNA replication. Now let's start.
I'll be talking about albinism. Happens due to having low melanin in the body, resulting in having very light skin, hair, and eyes. The second mutation that I'll be talking about is bone cancer. Bone cancer can start in any bone, but they more commonly form in your thigh bone, shin bone, and upper arm. Cancer in the bone are not well known, but they may be linked to the exposure of radiation. And the third is Prader-Willi syndrome. It is a rare genetic disorder caused by a loss of function of specific genes on chromosome 15. In newborns, symptoms include weak muscles, poor feeding, and slow development. Beginning in childhood, those affected become constantly hungry, which often leads to obesity and type 2 diabetes.
Angelman syndrome is caused by a genetic mutation of chromosome 15. The name of this gene, UBE3A. Normally, people inherit one copy of the gene from each parent, and both copies become active in many areas in the body. Angelman syndrome occurs when only one copy of the gene is active in certain areas of the brain. Next is Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Duchenne muscular dystrophy is a severe type of muscular dystrophy, predominantly affecting boys. The onset of muscle weakness typically begins around the age of 4, with rapid progression. Initially, muscle loss occurs in the thighs and pelvis, extending the arms, which lead to difficulties in standing. Next is Ogden syndrome. Ogden syndrome is a rare X-linked disorder caused by pathogenic variants in the NAA10 gene. This syndrome, reported in just 20 children, has been associated with dysmorphic features, failure to thrive, developmental impairments, hypotonia, and cardiac arrhythmia.
Sickle cell disease, also simply called sickle cell, is a group of hemoglobin-related blood disorders that are typically inherited. The most common type is known as sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia results in an abnormality in the oxygen-carrying protein hemoglobin found in red blood cells. This leads to the red blood cells adopting an abnormal sickle cell-like and sickle-like trait under certain circumstances. With this trait, they are able to divide as they can through capillaries causing blood disease. Problems in sickle cell disease typically begin around 5 to 6 months of age. A number of health problems may develop, such as attacks of pain, known as sickle cell crisis, injuries, anemia, swelling in the hands and feet, bacterial infections, dizziness, and stroke. Next, I will be talking about Huntington's disease. Huntington's disease, also known as Huntington's chorea, is an incurable neurodegenerative disease that is mostly inherited. The earlier symptoms are often slow problems with mood or mental psychiatric ability. A general lack of coordination and unsteady pace often follow. It is also a basal ganglia disease, causing a hypergenetic movement disorder known as chorea. As the disease advances, uncoordinated and involuntary body movements of chorea become more apparent. Physical abilities gradually worsen until coordinated movement becomes difficult and the person is unable to talk. Mental abilities generally decline into dementia, depression, apathy, and impulsivity at times. The differences sometimes vary from man to people. Sometimes usually between 3 and 15 years of age, and can start at an age but influence around the age of 14.
Thank you for listening. James, Nayo, Charles, and John out.